everybody, it's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking about the term boy. Now, this came from your President Joe Biden. He was
Delaware's finest.
He was talking about LL Cool J or LLJ Cool J, and this is what he said.
And two of the great artists of our time representing the groundbreaking legacy of hip-hop in America, LLJ Cool J. By the way, that man's got biceps bigger than my thighs. I think he's been...
So we're asking 800-585-1051. We're talking the term boy.
He's just old, y'all.
Yeah, I don't like the term boy.
Well, I don't like the term either, and I feel like it hits different from white people. But he corrected himself right there on the spot.
He did.
Well, he corrected himself because he understands that boy is a white racist word. You know
right.
what I'm saying? That's really all it boils down to. And it's always been historically like that. Context matters. White people routinely would describe black men as boys to suggest they weren't on equal footing with
demeaning.
them. That's all. You know what I mean? And this happened during and after slavery because black people weren't viewed as full-fledged people and they weren't viewed as mentally, physically, are spiritually on the level of white people. Like
Correct.
They actually looked at us as physically, spiritually, and mentally inferior. So that's why they would call us boys.
That's right. It was meant to be demeaning, but I also feel like he did correct himself, but I just think it came out natural. Like that's his natural conversation, natural talk, and he caught himself saying it and be like, oh.
And it was cringeworthy too, because it's LL Cool J. It's like, what do you mean?
I think it was worth that he got LL's name wrong and added another J, but.
No, that was the point that I think that was the old. Like, that was just him being an old man.
Nah,
and
it
he
don't have to
probably
be.
couldn't even see the teleprompter.
That don't have to be because there's a lot of famous white people that I don't know their names. I don't know who they are.
I get it wrong on purpose.
Huh?
I do it on purpose because they do it to us
Why they
so
all look
much.
alike?
I do it on purpose. I will see Kelly Clarkson and be like, "Yo, Ariana Grande," or like I will like Kelly. I knew Kelly Clarkson was performing Saturday, right? And I was looking forward to seeing Kelly Clarkson, right? We went out there, we watched Kelly, but I was like, I can't wait till she perform fireworks. I told all the white people, I can't wait till she do fireworks. It's gonna be so dope when she do fireworks. And they was looking at me like, that's not Kelly. That's Katy Perry. And I'm like, oh,
same difference.
So I'm like, okay, well, let's go see Katy Clarkson.
Oh my goodness. Well, let's go to the phone line.
Lord.
Hello, who's this?
This is Warwick.
Hello?
He said this is our boy.
Yeah, it's Warwick.
Warwick, what's up? Talk to us.
I thought you said this is our boy Warwick.
Nah.
Hey, it's Warwick from Charleston, Charlamagne. How you doing, my man?
843, what's happening?
Hey, it's happening. Hey, so obviously you know the issues that we have with racism around these areas, but I was in the post office one day and patiently waiting for my turn, and a white gentleman was in front of me. And when she finished with him, she respected me as, hey, what can I do for you, boy? And at that moment, my whole life flashed in front of me. And I specifically said to the lady, I looked around, I said, man, there's only two kind of boys in this world, and that's white boys and cowboys. And I'm not one of them, so I really would appreciate it if you respect me the same way that you respected that gentleman. And she looked at me. She had this old Golden Girls type hairstyle, but that just set it off right there for me. But after I said that, she apologized, and I immediately turned around and went to a different post office, man.
And see, that's the thing that people don't understand about being black. I've been in meetings. I actually wrote about this in my second book, Shook One, but I've been in meetings, and I remember I was in a meeting with the president of this network, and he was like, boy, you really doing your thing. And, like, it took me, I don't remember even what the meeting was about because all I was stuck on was that.
Right.
But then when the meeting was over, he was like, boy, it's raining outside. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking, that's just how he talks.
Right.
You know, but I didn't miss the whole meeting just because I was just stuck in my head about, now, how black should I get in this moment? Like, should I say something? Like, did he mean it the way I think he meant it?
Right.
Those are the things that people don't understand being a black man. You got to be a black man to understand that.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Deanne.
Hey, Deanne. Are you Caucasian?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so what do you think about the term boy?
I think that everyone should know that it's racist in context. It diminishes the personhood of the one that you're calling boy. If a white person is calling a black person boy, it's straight up racist. Although in Joe Biden's case, I really do think it's a matter of age. He did correct himself right away, and I think it's just because I'm a middle-aged white lady, so people that are teenage, and I work with teenagers all the time. So to me, they're still children. So I might accidentally slip. I like to think that I wouldn't, but I think in his case, it's just age that made him. LL Cool J is still young, very young to him. But everyone should know. I'm 54 years old, and there's no reason any white person should ever say it. They ought to know better.
Especially if you're talking to grown-ass men.
I would like to, pardon?
I said, especially if you're talking to grown-ass men.
Legendary.
Exactly. When you're talking to a grown man, you should definitely not use that word. And I also want to say I love your reference to Good Times growing up. The Jeffersons and Good Times and All in the Family, those were shows that really helped me. I grew up in like a super white area, no lack of diversity, but those kinds of programs, they're master classes. People should still go back and watch them today. They're just as relevant and beautiful today.
Jeffersons too?
Yeah, I love the Jeffersons.
Okay.
So,
what the hell the Jeffersons got to do with this?
I don't know, because he always said crack ass, crack. I don't know. But I was gonna say this too. Another thing that's different what she just said is LL Cool J is a 50-year-old man. He's a grown ass man.
I just told y'all that.
I know, but
when LL put out his first album, Joe Biden was our age.
It's not like he was a teenager and you said boy or a young adult. Like LL's a grown ass man.
But a lot of times they be doing that because they be wanting to sound cool. Like, oh, that's my boy. You know what I'm saying?
No, it wasn't. It didn't give that though.
Nah, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
Like the him messing up the name for me, I was like, okay, he's old, maybe he just can't see. But the boy, when I heard, I was like, ooh, it gave. You are that age where boy, what's gonna come next? A cracking of the whip.
Well, to your point, remember I talked about that case during Donkey of the Day about against Tyson Foods, the guy who sued Tyson Foods. The U.S. Court of Appeals decided that boy cannot be considered a racial slur unless it's prefaced with a racial marker such as black. And that decision has always sparked controversy because white people typically didn't call anybody a black boy during
nobody
Jim Crow.
says black boy.
They just simply said boy.
Correct.
You know?
So we're talking about the term boy. A lot of people on the line. Hello, what's your name?
This is Turkisa.
Hey, Turkisa, good morning. We're talking about Joe Biden saying boy. What's your thoughts?
Turkisa, you're definitely black.
You know I am. So, one of y'all. Look, I saw it, and when I heard it, I heard he tried to rename him Toby. When he said boy, I heard him say, that man Dingo got some nice muscles. That's what I heard.
Oh my God.
See, that's what's wrong with people. That's why you can't leave things to people's imagination.
You heard all
that man Dingo got hit some nice muscles.
Because
that's why words don't matter no more, yo.
Why?
Because people hear what they want to hear. Whatever a person feels you said is what you actually said. It doesn't matter what you actually said.
Hello, who's this?
That man Dingo got some nice muscles on him.
How y'all doing? Good morning.
Good morning. What's your thoughts? What's your name?
Man, my name is Rashad.
All right, what's up, Rashad? Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, the word boy in Texas is very offensive, first off. I mean, a white man cannot call a grown man boy in Texas without a conflict or a conversation.
So you thought it was disrespectful, racist in demeaning?
Yes.
Okay.
Very.
I'm not against anything that you said. Like, listen, we know boy is a white racist word. It's just all about context. We know this.
Hakeem.
Yes, sir. What's up, MD?
Good morning, brother. How you feeling?
I'm doing well, brother. How you doing?
Good. What's your thoughts on that term, boy?
Boy, man, it's a white racist word, man, I've always grown up with. And when it's coming from a white person, even if a black man was 80 years old, they refer to him as boy. I used to get these lessons back from my uncles back in Virginia. And so I also believe that when women use the word boy, it's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Similar to the N-word. You know
well, no, it depends on context, though. Because if a woman said to you, boy, I'm going to put this poom-poom on your face.
Oh, boy, you killed it last night.
Oh, boy, you put it down last night.
Hold on. Charlamagne, why you didn't see the way that he like looked at you when that just
He always look at me
I
like
did
that.
not look at him.
I'm just glad you
swear,
noticed that.
I watched
Lauren,
you.
I'm just glad you noticed
And you
that.
did all of
Lord,
this.
you see
it
all
was
the neck
like,
moving?
yes.
I did
That's not a
look at
flirt?
him.
That's a flirt. That's not a flirt.
Context matters.
Boy, stop.
And all the context clues.
That's not a flirt.
Stop.
Man, he talking about flirt this morning. Was that a flirt?
Your demeanor just completely changed.
That
I
was leaving the back.
channeling my inner hood rat.
Now, Lauren.
Your inner sexy red.
Lauren.
That was your inner sexy red.
Lauren, was that leaving the back door open?
I mean, yeah. The back door was definitely open.
Boy,
and he entered.
stop. Okay.
What's the moral of the story, boy?
Boy, the white racist word. That is the moral of the story. And, y'all got to go do your own Googles as to why boy is considered a white racist word. But it's all about context. Context matters. That's all it is.
All right. Now we got rumors on the way. What we talking about?
Yes, we are talking about Meg Thee Stallion coming out at the Beyonce concert and Travis Scott's phone being lost at sea in the Gulf of Mexico.
All right. We'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.